Doing great. How you doing, Neimad?
Good stuff here, buddy. Especially after seeing that episode, huh?
It was excellent day.
Man, was that ever a good episode?
Show me your hands. And your other hand.
Started off with the parents on at Atten actually, trying to make an effort to send a message out. That was pretty cool.
Uh, you knew Wendell was screwed right from the get go. Because that he's definitely not a poker player.
No, he is.
Maybe I have a lot of theories. I have theories about Wendell,
he,
and I hope some of them are true. But
he would not make a
after
good
that,
pirate.
no. After that, yeah, I don't think he's related to. Yeah, no, no.
I didn't expect Neil's mother to come in with the hacking tool. I wonder, did she create that? Maybe everybody in the Star Wars universe is techie. Maybe that's just a thing.
Good possibility.
Your focus determines your reality. You have vision.
Do you think it's possible that Wim is force sensitive?
I I really hope so, but man, he is clumsy.
He is. He would be a very clumsy Jedi.
He's super clumsy, but um, being a child and um, the dreams, and the hopes that one day what he's going to find. I hope somehow he is. But at this point, again, like his father, he's more like his father, Wendell.
Right. Maybe his mother was a Jedi. We know nothing about her, really.
It's,
I don't think.
well,
I don't think we have any information on his mother, except she's not
well,
in the
no,
picture.
I was kind of hoping, um, that Jod was going to get that out of Wim uh, when they
Yeah,
were talking, but obviously, half-hour show, man. How much more can you cram into a half an hour, right?
that's right. I feel like
And
the way Jod was talking to Wim was implying that maybe he could be force sensitive, or showing signs that he's got abilities, because Jod said he's got a good imagination and a couple other things. I don't
Oh
know.
no, what's Lanupa?
Lanupa. You brought us to Lanupa.
It goes by many names.
so what did you think of Skull Ridge Mountain, or when they found the planet?
That was pretty funny. The way SM-33 was describing it, and then it was like a pleasure cruise planet with a spa and all. Oh my god, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's too funny. But you have to wonder how many years had passed to build up what they've got.
That's right. Yeah.
Some of the clientele, the hut,
The hut. I love seeing a hut in Star Wars. It always makes me feel more at home, we'll say.
the Muns.
The
I
Muns.
thought like there's 4 or 6. I think there's at least 4 of them in the mud bath. Uh, Super cool to see characters like that in there.
Yeah, there's probably something to that. They're showing they had one in the Acolyte, and now they're showing Muns in this. I don't know.
Well, uh, they're definitely not going to throw Plagueis at us.
No, Plagueis is gone during this for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
he
but
did have dealings with the banking clan, though. Maybe they're relatives of his.
That they very well could be. Um, some of the creatures super weird. What Cathalops?
I really like that guy.
That was super cool.
I'm not sure what I was expecting because, we saw bits and pieces of it in the trailer, but I was not expecting somebody, the dude to come down and talk to them and to be friendly and even help them out, help advance the story. I didn't expect all that.
And telling the kids, yeah, definitely don't trust Jod.
Nobody
Don't
trusts
trust
him. And for good reason.
Yeah.
I'm not
What'd you think of?
Sorry.
What'd you think of Pocket?
Pocket. She was not the bounty hunter I was expecting to see, but I'm kind of glad they're not relying on characters from out of this show. Like, I feel like fans can go into this show without having to do any homework. Like, they don't really need to watch any more Star Wars besides this show, and they kind of get what's going on.
Which is cool.
I love that about it. I really do.
She was definitely super cool.
How long's it been?
Since you stole my bounty and left me drowning in a pit of leeches.
No hard feelings.
What did she call Jod? Dash? Sentin?
Dash something, yeah. I thought for sure she was going to say Dash Rendar.
Oh.
That was a character from Shadows of the Empire, I think, video game.
Holy shite! A lot of things to remember. How many Star Wars games are out there?
At least 1,100.
A lot.
There is a lot.
Coordinates. Now how about my payment?
You'll have your payment when I have Silvo. I'm sending 2 ships.
So Pocket, she called in the bounty. Brutus sent everybody except for Brutus, obviously.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed, there were great shots. The one security guy there when he was standing, he kicked a rock and it flung up into the air.
Yeah.
And he looks up and he sees the skeleton in the spikes. Turns around and goes, "Oh, nothing to worry about." Gets shot right in the chest. You see the hole in his chest. But then when they get to Jod and the kids, it's like stormtroopers all over again.
Right.
They're right there in front of them, and they couldn't shoot for shite.
So I don't think we lost any of the popular pirate figures when the acid, re-entered the chamber. I don't think we lost Jaleel during that.
It's so hard to. I don't think so, but yeah, because his was the last. I'm pretty sure his was the last voice that you heard.
I'm pretty sure I've seen him in scenes in the trailer that we haven't seen on the in the show yet.
But I'm pretty sure his was the last voice that we heard, and he was hollering like everybody else was screaming and weighing, and I would too if I got fucking laced
right.
with acid. But what did you think of Renaud's lair?
It was very, pirate's treasure lair. It was fitting. There was a lot of really cool stuff there in the background.
A lot of treasure. Holy shnikes, yep.
The lightsaber.
Gold elephant statue.
Yeah. I wonder, was the lightsaber there because of the gold that was on the hilt, or was it him showing off that he killed a Jedi? Or that he was a Jedi?
I think it's got more to do with probably
the value of the crystal inside.
and took out the Jedi. Well, they were saying that it was old. The lightsaber hilts changed from like the old Republic, to the because they used to use a lot of the golds and stuff in it.
They were a lot fancier first.
They're fancier, and this one's still got gold in it, but it's just plain Jane and still super cool.
Yeah.
Good thing it's a kid's show, or kind of a kid's show, because Wim just about lost his.
He did though.
Holy shit!
I think he bounced right off the ground when he did that. When he ignited
Yep.
the saber.
How how do you feel about the way Jod handled calling out Fern, challenging her?
I think he just wanted to be the adult. He was sick of being towed around like a baby, and that was pretty much what he wanted to do. He wanted to get SM-33 to call him captain. He was going to fucking bring the kids in Onyx Cinder. You know, it's all getting to his head now, right?
Yeah, I agree. I don't like the way he grabbed a hold of her though and put the knife to her throat.
He's ruthless.
I get it, and that's all going to play into episode 8.
Oh, for sure.
Everything we're seeing, well, obviously it's gotta come to a head somewhere.
Wait, I know!
Where the hell do you think the kids ended up going after Wim smacked the chair?
Oh, I'd say they're gonna end up not necessarily on the other side of the planet, but I think they're gonna end up on the other side of the mountain, kind of deal. And they're gonna be in like a trash kind of place, and I think we're gonna run into that giant hermit crab thing that we're seeing on the trailers. I'm pretty sure the Onyx Cinder is gonna be there too, because the lady called in the waste management to come take it out of there.
Yeah, well, do you think we're gonna see Cathalops again?
Oh, I hope he's the one to help the kids out of the mountain for sure. But I don't know, maybe he was just a one-episode character.
Could be.
He said, one day, tell me this tale, just setting it up, so maybe in the future the kids will run into this guy again, or whatever.
Well, it's... I wonder what kind of damage was done to the hotel when the pirates got there. I wonder if we're going to see any of that.
I wonder if Brutus finally going to have to show up.
Good pot. Well, I hope so. I want to see Brutus again.
Yeah. What was Jalil's character's name? I can never remember that. Gunther?
Gunther.
Maybe he's going to end up calling Brutus and be like, we Silvo's still on the loose. We can't get him. Brutus is going to be like, the heck with it. I'm coming in.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that situation could very well play out, and when they catch Jod, or Silvo, or whatever he's calling himself today.
Dash.
Yeah. He's going to completely betray everybody. He's going to be like, I got the treasure, I could be captain again. Let's go to Ad Atten and get this treasure.
It's a good possibility. Anything is possible.
Right. And that's how he's going to get the kids back, because he's going to tell the pirates, hey, if we got these kids, we can barter with them or whatever.
Well, you can tell from pictures and stuff. It shows them leaving the Onyx Cinder. The kids, I didn't see all the kids, but the kids with Jod, and Jod had the lightsaber attached to his belt.
Was it the Onyx Cinder, though, or was it one of the pirate ships?
Yeah, it could have been one of the pirate ships.
I was wondering that, too, when I was looking at it. I was like, is that the Onyx Cinder? I didn't pay close enough attention. I should have did my homework.
Well, did you notice before Wim hit the chair, they did a close up of KB's face, and she had a tear running down.
I did notice that.
Just, I think it was the left. I think it was the left side of her face. No tears from the right, just the left. So, I'm wondering that mechanism thing. You know, like you said, is she? Is she kind of?
She's signaling
General
some kind of
Grievous,
attention. It was mentioned a couple episodes ago. I figured she'd start showing more signs or whatever by now. But she was afraid to go into the spa. And Fern asked her because of corrosion, and she was like, no. What's going on there?
Yeah, because it's gross. Yeah, well.
SM33 didn't mind going wherever. He didn't worry about these things for corrosion or anything like that.
Exactly.
I don't think Fern knows the full extent of what's going on with KB.
I don't think anybody does.
No.
Well, obviously her parents know what's going on.
Right. I think Fern has got an idea, but she doesn't know, fully what her situation is.
Now step away from the wise elders and raise your hands.
We're not elders. We're kids.
Well, then you're under arrest too.
Do you think we're going back to Atten next week?
No. I don't think. But may hit at Atten at the end of the episode. But no. Like I said, there's so much they got to cram into a half an hour. And now that the kids are lost.
The kids are on the loose.
On Lanupa, so, unless things happen very quickly.
So you think the bulk of the next episode is still going to be Lanupa?
I think it's yeah, I believe so. I do.
Yeah. That's about where I'm at with it, too. I figure
and,
the end of the episode, they'll be getting on a ship, I'm not sure which one, and leaving this planet.
We've heard it from other people before. Episode 7 is supposed to be Jod's backstory really heavy.
Yes, I've heard that.
So, maybe we see at Atten the end of next week. Then we have the Jod episode, and then we have just everything all coming together.
Maybe Jod gets knocked out by the pirates, and the episode about his past is him, remembering it from being knocked out or whatever, and he'll wake up feeling terrible, like, oh my god, I can't believe I got myself into this, and I got the kids kidnapped, and none of parents are in danger.
They could make a friggin' trilogy just about where all his names came from.
They really could.
Holy.
A whole series of comics is going to come out now. Many names of Jod Nawad.
And I don't even think that's his real name.
No, I doubt that's his real name. He probably doesn't even know his real name. He's probably just a number. If, of course, he was one of the Sith kids from Mustafar. But that's a story for another day. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune in next week to see what kind of shenanigans we get up to.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.